Good morning, my dear students. Today we are learning about the eukaryotic cell. In your previous period, you have been learned about the prokaryotic cell, and today we are going to be learning about the eukaryotic cell. First of all, you must know the definition of a eukaryotic cell. The cell which have well organized nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell. In other sense, you can tell the definition as the organism the cell which have well developed nuclear membrane in the nucleus. The cell which contain well developed nuclear membrane in the nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell. So the best example for this eukaryotic cell is all the cells or all the organisms which containing cells which are present in rest of four kingdoms, like a kingdom of Protista, kingdom fungi, kingdom plantae, and kingdom animalia. The animal body is made up of eukaryotic cell. Plant body of any plant is made up of eukaryotic cell. Fungal of organism made up of it a eukaryotic cell. Any fungus, it may be yeast, it may be agar, we can say Nicodia, right? So they all belongs under this fungus itself. Whereas protistans like Euglena, Paramecium, those cells, they may be unicellular or they may be multicellular, is immaterial, but that cell is made up of a eukaryotic cell. So eukaryotic cell is the cell which consists of well-defined nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell. In other way, we can define it as the cell which contains well-developed nuclear membrane in the nucleus is called as a eukaryotic cell. So among that, you can go for study the protist cell, fungal cell, plant cell, or animal cell. But we are selecting two, the one plant cell and the animal cell. Why we are not going to study protist cell and fungal cell? Because we are human being, that is an animal, and we are dependent on the plant, so plant is essential. So for understanding these two, we are going to be studying the first two important cells like plant cell and animal. So this is the generalized structure of a plant cell, and this is the generalized structure of animal cell. Here you can see the plant cell and the animal cell, right? But both belongs under eukaryotic cell, right? Let us first, we will go for study of this plant cell. The plant cell which is made up of the high compartmentalization, both it may be plant cell, animal cell, fungal cell, protist cell, but eukaryotic cells are high compartmentalization. ಕಂಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತರ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೋಣೆಗಳ ತರ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ಒಂದೇ ಜೀವಕೋಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಕೋಟಿ ಜೀವಕೋಶಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಜೀವಕೋಶ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕೋಣೆ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ರೂಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಆಸ್ ಕಂಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. So highly compartmentalization will be present in eukaryotes, and it is mainly made up of the cell wall. Yes, this is the central layer. This central layer is the cell wall, right? It is the common cell wall for here one more cell will be there, here one more cell will be there, here one more cell will be there, here one more cell, here one more cell, like that the organ is going to be forming. So neighboring cell, in between the neighboring cell there is a common cell wall, and beneath that cell wall there is a presence of a thin membrane called as plasma membrane. So plasma membrane will be present, right? And beside the cell there is a gap For every cell, here also there is a gap, 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 because the neighboring cell, they can exchange the material from the neighboring cell through the help of a channel, and it is a window-like structure called as plasmodesmata. Most important question for 1 mark. Plasmodesmata is present in a plant cell, but it is not present in the animal cell. Right? Cell wall is present in the plant cell. It is not present in animal cell. After learning, we will go for comparison. So the first cell wall is present, whereas the plasma membrane is present, and beside the neighboring cell there is a presence of a channel for exchanging the material from the neighboring cell called as a plasmodesmata. Whereas the main cell which are present inside the cell are said to be as a cell organelle. The most important cell organelle is nucleus. This is the nucleus. This nucleus is made up of the nuclear membrane. Well defined nuclear membrane is there. That is why this cell is called as eukaryotic cell. Inside that there is a presence of nucleolus. Inside that there is a presence of ribosomes as well as chromosomes, which are made up of the chromatin network. Chromatin network is present inside the nucleus. This chromatin network highly coiled and forms into chromosome. That chromatin network is nothing but a DNA. That you will learn in your forthcoming classes. Here you have to remember that the cell organelle called as a nucleus, it is a well developed one. Because of that it is an eukaryotic cell, and beside that there will be thousands of pores will be present, and these pores are called as nuclear pores, and inside that there is a presence of a chromatin network called as a DNA, and nucleolus as well as a ribosome. Ribosome is also present inside the nucleus. Right? And attached to this, there presence of a skeletal like system called as a endoplasmic reticulum. It is the skeletal structure of the cell. So called as endoplasmic reticulum. There are two different types of endoplasmic reticulum were there. The endoplasmic reticulum which are attached with the ribosomes, they are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum which do not have any ribosomes on their wall, they are called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. S-E-R and R-E-R, on the basis of a presence and absence of endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosomes. If the ribosomes are present on the endoplasmic reticulum, we call it as a rough endoplasmic reticulum. If the ribosomes are absent on the endoplasmic reticulum, we call it as a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Right? Usually, rough endoplasmic reticulum is attached to the nucleus, whereas a smooth endoplasmic reticulum is present towards the plasma membrane or towards the cell wall. Next to do that, there is a presence of such structures which are called as plastid. Plastid, where photosynthesis will take place. So these are the plastids. And apart from these plastids, there is presence of one more structure called as Golgi complex. And from this Golgi complex, newly pinched vesicles will come out, and they are going to be forming it into as lysosomes. And beside that lysosome, there is a presence of one more cell organelle called as a mitochondria. Along with that, ribosomes. And there is a large central empty space called as a vacuole. And this vacuole consists of a membrane called as a tonoplast. What is it called as? Tonoplast. Tonoplast is present in the vacuole. The membrane of the vacuole is called as a tonoplast. Most important question for 1 mark as well as for your NEET level examination. So in this, along with this, right, this itself is considered to be as the plant cell. Whereas second is to be as an animal cell over here. The animal cell is also compartmentalization. This is one cell here, here one more cell, here one more, here, 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 here. Around that, only one cell is enlarged. Right? It is do not containing any cell wall. It consists of directly the plasma membrane, no cell wall. And below that, there is a presence of a different cell organelle. Main cell organelle called as a nucleus. So nucleus is present towards the center of the cell. Large, centrally located nucleus. Nucleus is towards the periphery. Right? So this nucleus also consists of nucleolus, ribosomes, chromatin network. Nothing but DNA. And that also contains the nuclear pore. And from one of the nuclear pore there arises a skeletal system called as an endoplasmic reticulum. And this endoplasmic reticulum consists of ribosomes, so it is called as a rough endoplasmic reticulum. Whereas a smooth endoplasmic reticulum is present towards the plasma membrane. Along with that, there are the presence of ribosomes. And this is an eukaryotic cell. The ribosome is of 80S. As in the prokaryotic cell, it is of 70S. Here in eukaryotic cells, ribosomes are of 80S. S stands for Swedberg, you know very well. Apart from that, lysosomes are present, mitochondria is present, the vacuoles. So these are the vacuole. This is also vacuole. Here also the one more vacuole. So more number of small vacuoles are present, right? And mitochondria are present. Here the vacuole is present, right? So, and one more exceptional case called as a centriole. The centriole is present. So this is about the animal cell. So here sometimes for 5 marks they may go for asking you write the differences between plant cell and animal cell. Question 1. Or for 5 marks directly they will ask draw a neat labeled diagram of a plant cell, or draw a neat labeled diagram of an animal cell. Or sometimes to confuse you, they may ask you that draw a neat labeled diagram of eukaryotic cell. Any one of them you can draw. Eukaryotic cell, any one, either the plant cell or the animal cell. So I hope you have been understand the plant cell and animal cell. The differences we will go for that. In the plant cell, presence of a cell wall. Here it is an absence of a cell wall. One thing. Second one is plasmodesmata. I did not written here. Here I will write somewhere else. Plasmodesmata. This is plasmodesmata. This is the second one. So plasmodesmata are present in plant cell. They are absent in the animal cell. Second one. Whereas the third one, large sized vacuole is present. Here in animal cell, small sized, more number of vacuoles are present. Third one. Fourth one, the plastids are present. Plastids are absent in an animal cell. Fifth one, centrioles are present in animal cell, but they are absent in a plant cell. Peroxisomes are present. So these are the bodies which we call them as peroxisomes. These are present in the animal cell, but they are absent in a plant cell. So these are the differences between plant cell as well as animal cell. I hope you have been understand the eukaryotic cell. First of all, you must know the definition of the eukaryotic cell. Then in example for the eukaryotic cell are protistans, fungi, plantae and animalia, whose bodies are made up of the eukaryotic cell. And the example we have taken here is a plant cell and an animal cell. You have been studied what are the parts are present in plant cell as well as in animal cell. Then the differences between a plant cell and animal cell. In next we will go for the rest. Okay, thank you very much.